I would argue this is the biggest game or episode of the series so far. It's time for the Copa Sudamericana quarterfinals. Hello guys, David here, and welcome back to episode number 38 of Going Intercontinental. As you would have heard in the intro, it is probably, in fact, arguably the biggest game of the series so far. We're in the Copa Sudamericana quarterfinals, and we are against Aldosivi, famously of our league. So we are very familiar with this foe. We have not really had the best of times in the last few meetings against them, I have to say. It's been a little bit kind of up in the air. We have had the record over the 7 games we played against them, but in the last 2 games we have not beaten them. So we do need to get a result in the first game, bring it back for the second leg away from home. Since you were last with us, obviously the last episode we had the game against Rosario and Independiente. We did manage to scrape a win, which we really shouldn't have scraped, against Sarmiento. We beat them 4-3. As you can see, we went 1-0 down early doors, then went 2-0 up, 2-1 up, then 3-4-1 up, and then conceded 2 late goals to make it a bit of a squeaky time, even to the point where they had a chance right at the end, and I was very, very scared, and I was very close to throwing my computer at the screen, but fortunately they didn't capitalise. So that leaves us at this moment in time in second in the league, 1 point behind leaders at the moment, Boca Juniors. But it's been a good start to the season, which is very nice indeed. Hopefully we can keep that run going. And running into this game as well, obviously the game in the middle I will do against league leaders Boca Juniors. I'm probably going to put out a fairly weakened team against them. It's probably the honest answer. I've rested the lads for this first leg, so let's get into it. I haven't shown you guys the team. I'll show you in a second when it comes up, because I've clicked yes instead of no, which I've never done before on this thing. But anyway, doesn't really matter. We have Manetti in goal, Ferroni, Graffa, Aguilar, and Andriozzi the back four. Kazu from the last episode is out for 4 weeks to 2 months, so he's out for a while, so we're not going to see him anytime soon. Torres and Belmonte in the middle of the park. My assistant manager keeps wanting to put Nora in. He's not up to scratch at the moment. I'm sorry, he's just not really up for it. So bringing in Torres for much needed form in the centre of the park. Aguirre, Bottlemore, and Benitez in support of our top goal scorer, Varela, up top. Let's do this. I am so nervous for this game, which is ridiculous considering what's going on, but I am very, very nervous, but very excited as well. This is a chance for us to get into the semi-final of a continental tournament. It's not the Libertadores, I appreciate that. However, it is still a very, very good chance for us to take a big step towards our main goals, which is obviously winning the Copa Libertadores, and winning this tournament is a step in the right direction. So let's try and do that at least half of the way anyway today at home to Aldosivi. Obviously, we'll come back in the rest of the episode for the away leg anyway. But yeah, God, we need a result here. We need to ensure we do not concede, and we need a win. That's kind of what we really need in this game. And a nice early-ish goal would go a long way towards helping with that. Andriozzi with a throw, throws it to Bottlemore, gives it to Belmonte in the middle of the park to Torres, who plays out to Andriozzi, who's made a lovely overlapping run. Is he going to get a ball in? He is, and it's going to go to the Aldosivi defender, and they're going to try and break here, but it goes straight through to Manetti. So nothing coming there. This is the point where you don't want any silly mistakes. Throwing to Torres. Plays it out to Benitez, who's in a nice bit of space there. He's been playing well recently. Plays it to Aguirre at the back post. Is that in? I think it is. Come on, yes, get in. Aguirre, the second goal of the season, 20 minutes in. We are 1-0 to the good. And oh my God. Oh, I can't stop tapping things. I'm so nervous. Lovely ball out to find Benitez there, and acres of space from Torres. He's got that vision to pick out the pass. Benitez puts the ball in. Aguirre rises at the far post to nod it into the bottom left-hand corner, and we are 1 goal to the good, and that's exactly the way I wanted the first 20 minutes to go. Limited the amount of chances Aldosivi have had up until this point, and got a goal for ourselves as well. But anyway, they're coming in with a chance now. Ball headed away comfortably by Graffa. That's good stuff, and then cleared away. But Varela's got on the end of this. He's going to get a chance. He is. It's 2-0. Yes. Come on. Oh, get in. caught napping. What an interception by Varela there. That was incredible. The speed he used to get onto that. Look at this. He's catches Galeano on his hind heels. Hind heels? On the back foot. Sorry, that's the one I meant for. Hind heels. What are you talking about? And comfortably slots it into the bottom corner. I think that's his 4th of the season now. Oh, come on. If we can hold on to 2-0 in the first leg, I'm very happy. Elsewhere, I can see Bragantino beating Vasco, Sierra drawing against San Lorenzo. I haven't seen what the Vélez score was in their tie. Can't remember who they're playing, to be completely honest. And to be completely honest right now, I don't care. I am bothered about Aldosivi and them only. That is my big priority at the moment. Ferroni gets the ball from the goal kick, heads it to Guthrie, plays it back to him. Playing very comfortably at the back at the moment. This is lovely to see. Had one clear-cut chance, 3 half chances, 2 goals scored so far. Torres on the ball in the centre part, plays out to Benitez. Lovely ball across to him, and he gets it across the keeper, and it's 3-0. It's his 3rd goal of the season, and Benitez is on the score sheet as well. This is absolutely insane. I am absolutely buzzing right now. Torres again with a sumptuous pass out to Benitez. There's something you've seen once already today. And what a strike from Martin Benitez there. Going against all of his plaudits with a rifle of a shot into the bottom left-hand corner. And it is 3-0 coming up to half-time. Benitez has got a knock, which is a real shame. We're going to have to bring on Oscar Fernandez at half-time, I think, because he looked like he'd gone very much the wrong way in terms of his condition there. Yeah, 58%. Let's get him off. And where is Oscar Fernandez? There he is. There's our man. Excellent first half. I am actually going to praise the boys, which I don't normally do, but I am going to do on this occasion because that is a fantastic first 45 minutes. Couldn't have asked for any more up until this point. Aldosivi have been absolutely stunned. Villalba's got a horrible shocker of a rating there. And this is exactly the way I wanted this to go. All we have to do now is just not concede. That is the main thing. There's complacency in the ranks, which I don't particularly like. I'm going to demand more to try and eke that out if we can, try and focus the lads. Oh, God. Weight off my shoulders this if we can get through with a win. Interestingly, we are favourites going into this game. Obviously, we're 2nd in the league. Aldosivi are down towards the bottom of the league at the moment, interestingly. But drop some praise for the boys. Well, I should fire them up a little bit. There you go, firing up the boys. But yeah, interestingly, it said we were comfortable favourites. I wouldn't have believed, obviously, based on recent form against these guys. But I'm very, very pleased with the way this is going. I'm going to bring off Aguirre and give Barotha a chance. Barotha's been playing okay recently. He's not been playing too badly. He's struggling to convert is the honest answer. He's not really done too much in terms of conversion of chances, but he has been getting in the right areas, which I like to see. Hopefully he can continue a bit of that and maybe even get him on the score sheet today. Who knows? I think my final change will be what's happened there. Is that highlight? It is. Aldosivi on the ball with a throw in. Villalba throws it to Evangelista. So the ball in, but it goes to Guthrie. Doesn't really head it in the right direction. Gives them a chance, but it's straight at Manetti, fortunately. Will give us a chance to break, I think. What are we going to do with it? Andriozzi on the ball now, down the right-hand side. Gives it to Aguila. Plays it across, but not quite reaching. Barotha then loses the ball, and it's a chance for... Oh, God, it's in the bar. Or the post. I'm not sure what it was, but that was a warning sign. That's not something I want to happen. I think it's going to be time. In fact, we're going to have to bring off Aguila because he looks like he's picked up a knock. I'm going to bring on Damian Fernandez, who hasn't played much this season. I think this actually might be his first signing. I want to bring on him as a central defender rather than Machuca as a ball-playing defender, just to shore up the defence a little bit. Hopefully that's going to do it's going to get my intended purpose out there anyway. Just try and shore up, but it's been a consummate display by the back four so far. See Bragantino also 3-0 up in their game. Sierra, as we mentioned, that getting a goal against San Lorenzo, so they're going to be going 1-0 up into the return leg. It's Andriozzi on the ball, plays at the bottom off from the throw in, plays it back to him. Andriozzi in A because his space bottom was doing a really good job by getting some space on the right hand side there. Ball from Belmonte over to Barotha, can't quite convert, but it goes to Torres, who plays it into Fernandez again. He takes a chance. Belmonte with a chance, and it's 4-0. Yes, come on, 4-0. Oh my God, I don't think I'm such a pessimist. This tie is not over in my eyes. That's probably the best way to look at it. But 4-0 is a fantastic scoreline at this stage. Come on, the boys in red and black. What a result this is. I mean, that's a statement to the rest of the tie, the rest of the teams in the tie as well. Fernandez on the ball now, loses out to someone whose name I'm not going to pronounce. Fernandez gets there beautifully, coming on late in the game. Slightly unfit, slightly less sharper than your other players, but comes in and makes the ball his, which is lovely to see. Barotha on the ball down the left-hand side. Manages to cut past his man, cuts inside to Belmonte, who's going to try and maraud forward, plays it to Fernandez, back to him. To Andriozzi, who's on the right-hand side, gives it back to Damien Fernandez, and we are playing it around a little bit too comfortably, I was about to say, and that is the case because Diono is in, but it's gone wide of the target. It's actually Diorio, sorry, not Diono. Sure, he would shoot me for that if he knew I'd said that. Is he even a real player? Should we find out? He is a real player, so he would have shot me if he knew this was the case. Lucas Diorio, if you're watching, I'm sorry. But that is a fantastic result. I am so pleased with the boys. 4-0. What a result that is. That is fantastic. We're obviously going to change the side going into the next game. Ruiz apologises to the fans. Oopsie daisy. But Benitez, that is a shame. Like I say, I've been the first to criticise him, but he has been playing well so far this season, and that is a shame. Guys, played 71 games for us since joining. How many has he played in all competitions? Can I find that out? 40, 85, 40, 75, 84 games in all competitions. Nearly his 100th appearance. We got him on a free. Let's not forget. So he's going to be something we're going to have to try and play without. But let's bring that form into the game against Boca and then for the return leg against Aldosivi next. Well then, boys and girls, would you care to assume or guess what happened in the Boca Juniors game? Before I show you the result, I just wanted you to see this team. The Manetti in goal, Nadalan, Fernand. So Nadalan, Vieira, Barotha, Zeballos. I suppose you'd class those four or five as maybe first team players. Bastianoni, I bet you never heard of. I certainly hadn't. Duarte, obviously new to the team. Victor Paz, Gomez, Fernandez, not staple first team players. You look at the likes, we have got Torres, Nora, Ferroni, Aguila, Bottomore, Andriozzi and co on the bench as well. But obviously Benitez injured. Varela, Aguirre, Batistuta, and Belmonte even. Not even on the bench. We only went and bloody won, didn't we? We beat Boca Juniors 2-1, and it was the most amazing game. We got absolutely spanked by them. We did not deserve a goal, let alone a last 5-minute game-winning brace from Sebastian Zeballos. I'm not going to lie to you. I saw the first goal came in. I went to the toilet for the second one. I came back and realised we'd won, and I was just amazed. But go figure. How on earth have we managed that? I'll show you the stats. We got absolutely pasted on everything except for the score sheet. Look how many yellow cards we got. We disrupted that game like nobody's business. We had 5 shots, 3 on target. Our two clear-cut chances, we scored. Simple as that. We absolutely got battered, but we won 2-1. So we are officially top of the league by 2 points. This is amazing. I can't believe we're top of the league after 7 games. Now what we've got to do is go and beat these guys. And with hopefully our much more stronger team back in as well. So let's go and do that and let's see if we can get through to the semi-final of the Copa Sudamericana. Okay then, second leg time. So 4-0 up from the first one. Fresh off the back of a fantastic victory against Boca Juniors, which you just saw. This is going to be the team we're going to take out to do it. It's going to be let's try to sort this out first before I start talking about that. It's going to be Manetti in goal with Ferroni alongside Gratha, Aguila and Andriozzi, the back 4. Hector, Nora and Belmonte in the middle of the park. Again, giving Torres just a bit of a chance to rest up a little bit. I've obviously got him on the bench, so he's got plenty of chance to come on if we need him to. But I really want to give Nora some more game time to try and get that rating up a little bit better if he can start to perform. Aguirre, Bottomore, Oscar Fernandez is on the right hand side, replacing the currently injured Martin Benitez, and then Varela up top, who is currently in a decent bit of goal scoring form. Let's do this. Surely, no, don't say that. We're in obviously a commanding position. We're 4-0 up from the first leg. An early goal puts it completely out of sight. They need to score 6 goals. Obviously, we did the right thing by scoring lots of goals in the first leg, and importantly, not conceding, which is massively important in these ties when obviously the away goal is so important and so key. So hopefully, we can either just not let them score, or score ourselves and then put it completely beyond doubt. That would be nice. I don't know whether it's going to happen though. I don't even know when the draw is for the next one, so I don't even know if you're going to see that today. We'll find out in a minute. We've got an early chance from Ferroni, throw into Nora, who is under a bit of pressure but manages to get it out to Belmonte. Finds a lovely ball across to Andriozzi, puts the ball to Oscar Fernandez, who gets it turned around the post. Lovely start to the game. It's going to be Varela on the ball on the corner kick, puts a ball into Belmonte, coming in the back post, doesn't quite get to it. Bottomore though is on the ball, takes a cross, but it goes out for a throw in. I do have to remember at the end of this game to sort out my corner kicks, but it's a lovely looking free kick from Varela on the edge of the box, who takes a chance and it's in, and it's 6 that Aldosivi need now. Surely that is going to be game over. Get in. Varela with a free kick right on the edge of the area, top left corner, top bins. Thank you very much. Yes, lads, come on. That is what I want to see. Are we on the cusp of a Copa Sudamericana semi-final spot? I like to think we are. Obviously, there's still 75 minutes to go, but I think we can believe. If we can get to half time, no problem whatsoever. You can tell I'm just daren't tempt fate, because I know what happens in these sorts of things. I know that Football Manager are watching. They're probably watching through that camera right now, and they're thinking, we could let Aldosivi score 6. We could do that. Corner from Nora, though, to Varela at the back post. Doesn't quite get to it. It's scramble in the box. No one manages to convert, unfortunately, but that could have been a chance for 2. Varela in very, very good form towards the start of this season, which is exactly what you want from the big man up top, who is turning into a very, very tidy player indeed. Omar, why do I keep calling him Omar? Oscar Fernandez not having the best of games so far, which is a bit of a shame. My assistant manager keeps wanting to put Aguirre on the right hand side and Broth on the left, but I don't want to do that. Aguirre is just too good on the left hand side. But it's half time and it's 1-0. So Aldosivi still need 6 goals to go through in 45 minutes. Surely that's not possible. I am going to say it. Surely that's not possible. Surely we cannot battle it from here. There's so much complacency in the ranks. I do not like that. Demand more. It's not worked. The complacent ones are pressured by the feedback. Why? I'll drop some praise in a minute, I think, maybe. Lucas Diorio is off. Said his name right first time there. There you go. I will take a 45 minutes of absolutely no highlights whatsoever. That's fine with me. Let's fire them up. There we go. That's what we wanted. Changes afoot, I think. Bring on some slightly different players. I don't even know who to bring on. Let's bring on Calcaterra. Let's give... In fact, no. He's not really even anywhere near the starting lineup, to be honest. So I'm not going to bring him on. I'm going to leave Nora on because, again, give him a bit of a chance to do some bits. Bring on Dennis Rodriguez on the right-hand side, I think. Bring Nadlan on the right-hand side in replacement of Andriozzi, and that will do for now. We're nearly there, nearly into the semi-final. Big result in this series, I think. This is going to hopefully be the catalyst to move on. In fact, the Boca Juniors game was one of those as well. It's Aldosivi with the goal kick, goes straight to Rodriguez, who picks up on the loose ball, plays it back to Nadlan, plays it to Aguilar, Belmonte to Nora, plays it back to Ricardo Grata, playing it around very nicely. Ferroni back to that man In the centre of the park, Aguirre's on the ball now. Lovely pass, finds Ferroni in acres of space, puts a ball into Varela at the near post, and I think it's 2, and I think that is well and truly signed, sealed, delivered. It is Damien Varela's 6th goal of the season. Done. We are through to the semi-final, lads. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are through. There is absolutely no way this is going to go wrong now. Lovely ball. I mean, Aguirre architected that move really, really nicely, I have to say. Found Ferroni in acres of space. Lovely ball in. Varela is just not missing that at the near post. And it is 6-0 on aggregate. Aldosivi needs 7 in less than 20 minutes. It's not happening. We are through. Looks like Sierra are going through in their tie unless San Lorenzo get a late goal. They are down to 10, I can see there. Bragantino looks like they're going to be through, so it's going to be us against either Sierra, or potentially Sierra, San Lorenzo, the other team that I just mentioned, or Vélez and whoever they were playing against. I don't really know to bring on, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to give Gratha a bit of a rest because he is very, very tired. He's played pretty much every game, so we're going to bring on Machuca instead of him just to shore up at the back. Wow. Semi-final time. Come on, boys. That's what we like to see. I say very, very pleased with this result. Inda Coachea has come on for them. That was the name I didn't want to pronounce before. So throw to Nora. Loses the ball, unfortunately, which is not ideal, but doesn't matter. Manetti's going to pick it up from the clearance, plays it to Aguila, to Nadalan out on the right-hand side. Over to Nora in the middle of the park. He's not really done a huge amount, but I'm not hugely concerned. Unless he plays the ball out. Lovely ball to Rodriguez. I could see that happening. Ball in from Rodriguez to Aguirre at the back post. It's 7-0 aggregate. Brian Aguirre has got a goal. You can't. I'm so pleased with this. Considering this is a quarter-final tie, I'm so pleased with the boys for getting this done. You would be forgiven for me from previous results of being worried as to what might happen. They have shown no signs at all of worry in this one. And as a result, we're going through 7-0 on aggregate. Get in, full time. That's a big result. That is a statement to the rest of the people in the semi-final, the other 3 teams that are through. Here we are there, boys and girls. I literally clicked continue once. I probably should have just kept you on, but that's not the end of the world. We are into the semi-final of the Copa Sudamericana. Let's get the draw underway and let's see who we're going to play. We're at home in the first leg and we're going to be against Sierra. And it's going to be Racing Club against Bragantino. Don't know much about these guys. Who have they played in recent time? They're 12th in their league at the moment. I don't recognise any of these players. In fact, Luis Otavio rings a bell, I think. He's an old centre-half. Maybe he doesn't actually because maybe I've seen him in this save. I don't know. He's their captain, but not really they're not really playing very often. This is their key player. He looks like a decent player. Not going to lie to you, he wants to move to a bigger club. That looks like a bit of a worry. Erondson Noberto. They're 12th in their league. How far into the league are they? 20 games in. Jesus Christ, I forgot how many chances you get getting into continental football here, bloody hell. And their run in the Sudamericana, let's have a look at that. Obviously beat San Lorenzo, I think, in the last one. Yeah, beat them on penalties. Third round, they beat Union Española 7-3 on aggregate. Second round, won on penalties against Audax Italiano. And then first round, where are they on here? They won 5-0 on aggregate against Blooming. Based on that, I'm quietly confident. Looking at that, we seem to have had a harder run and we've got through it. So those games are going to be in a few weeks' time. Yes, they are going to be the next episode's games, double header again. So yeah, bloody hell, through to the semi-final. Come on, let's get a trophy. Anyway, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching as always. If you have enjoyed this episode, then please make sure you hit that thumbs up button. That'd be very much appreciated. If you're new to this channel and you want to check out some more of it, make sure you go have a look around the channel and make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you're notified of every single upload that I do going forwards. And as always, let me know your thoughts in the comments. But anyway, guys, mine has been David. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.